Hello, this is Spiritually Awakened Princess, and this is the reading for Gemini in December 2017. All right, let's get started. So, the Prince of Wands here. The Prince of Wands, it reminds me of a person that is kind of like a temporary leader. This is somebody that can be a leader, but only for a temporary amount of time. It's not like someone that could be a long-term captain, a long-term leader of something. But other people can follow their lead. But when it comes to them, they tend to make quick decisions, and they tend to make some decisions that might not be good with the masses. Okay, so the Prince of Wands, for sure, is kind of like a fast-paced person. Probably not as fast-paced as I would think not a king of swords, but a prince of swords or a knight of swords. So I'm going to move on to the next card here. Going back to this real quick. Prince of Wands, so something's going to happen swiftly to the point where you're traveling somewhere, okay? Or you could be, it looks kind of like a group of people traveling here, but it's going into a nice direction, okay? Into this direction. Even though it's pointing this way, going towards the Prince of Wands, which very well, the 10 of Pentacles can lead you to the Prince of Wands at some points in time. Because, the Prince of Wands does have some sort of form of creativity and stuff like that. And usually they make up their mind on what they want to do as far as especially work related. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is like a completion a completion of money, or possibly like you getting some amount of money from somewhere, like either work related or it's given to you somehow, maybe during the holiday season. But it's saying here that there's some sort of money coming from somewhere, okay? And it might even lead to some travel. So maybe either somebody's giving you some money to travel to them or vice versa. All right, and it's showing here the Two of Cups, if you could see it here. The Two of Cups is kind of like a partnership, a loving partnership most of the time. Sometimes it's work related, but I see more love, especially with the cups, okay? So it feels like maybe wherever you're trying to travel to or drive to, what have you, it might be towards a lover, or towards, someone of interest, and having a good time with them. Because it shows the Nine of Cups here, which is like a fabulous time, a good time, a happy time, enjoying like either a party or just enjoying an event or time together, just happy times. As you can see, this lady, she's like over here eating grapes and just enjoying life. So it's like good, positive vibes in that situation. Next to it here is the Princess of Swords. Okay, so the Princess of Swords is somebody that definitely says what they want to say, but they're still nice about it. So if they say something offensive, then, they'll be apologetic about it. They seem to be a little more caring than the actual, like, Prince of Swords, or even more caring than a Prince of Wands, because they're kind of, like, stubborn and maybe a little bit erratic. So this person, it could either be you or somebody else. They're a little more subtle when it comes to their words. They say what they mean, but at the same time, if they feel like they said something out of line, they'll more than likely be the first one to apologize. So that could be either you or someone else in particular. And it shows at the top here, someone that is the Queen of Cups, which is a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio sign. Okay, so you might be dealing with somebody that is a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. Okay. or somebody that has that in their birth chart or astrology chart. Now, I'm going to pull out some romantic cards. Now, when it comes to the Queen of Cups, it's someone that is very much in their feelings. They're, you know, when they tell you something, especially when it comes to love and stuff like that, they mean it. They don't just tell you and then, like, you know, like later on they're like, oh, I'm not into you. When they say something, they mean it, and more than likely they try to be as loyal as possible. All right, I'm going to leave that right there. Gemini, December. Gemini in December. Now, this came out for a lot of people. For some reason, the engagement card is all over. So there's quite a few signs that are having some sort of engagement. And I don't mean like a literal, some of you guys are literal, but I mean like an advancement in their relationships this month, as in December 2017. Now, these advancements are positive ones. So that means the relationship is going to move forward. It's going to move ahead into a positive light where you guys are able to let go of some things. If you look at the bottom here, it says deception, okay? So it could be some sort of deception when it comes to money in particular, because it's next to the Ten of Pentacles. So when it comes to the money situation, it seems like somebody could even owe you money, all right? Someone can owe you money, or it could be vice versa, but I feel like someone could possibly owe you some money, and they're not giving you the money back. Is this love related? It could be, but I mean, when it comes to love, you don't really care about money as much, and if they owe you back. So I feel like this could be somebody else that owes you money, or vice versa. Okay? Since it's definitely right next to the Ten of Pentacles, and that's all about money, finances, saving, even the will. Okay, getting to know each other. So that's right next to the Two of Cups. And this time, the holiday time, you will get to know this person that you love even more. If you're with them now, then you guys will know some things that you might be surprised about. You'd be like, oh, well, I didn't know that you liked Ninja Turtles from like 10 years ago or 20 years ago, whenever they were out. Not talking about the recent ones, but I mean like the old like movies, the old ones, like in the 90s and stuff like that. That's like has past 10 years. And you're going to find out maybe some things about them that you actually like. It doesn't seem like it's going to be negative things, because there's still a celebratory action happening here. There's good positive cards that are here besides the deception. Now, another thing is that with the deception, and you might be the one that's trying to travel to somebody, but yet you feel like, you know, you had enough amount of money, or a good amount of money to travel, but this person maybe decided at the last minute to take some of the money away. And not saying that the loved one that you're thinking about has done that, but maybe somebody else that you know, that they needed help with finances. Okay, all the way on this side it says passion, okay? You feel very passionate towards the person that you're in love with or you're thinking about, okay? And that leads to the Nine of Cups, being very celebratory about being with each other, because you finally will have some time with this person in such a busy environment that you've been in for the past few months, Gemini. In the middle, it says trust. So you have to trust this person, okay? Even though it feels like you guys will be celebratory and have a good time with each other, there's still some trust issues. You might not trust them fully, and it might actually be reciprocated, but yet you guys are still going to move to the next level in your relationship. All right. Here is the last card for you guys. Okay. This one came up for another sign as well. It says, you are limitless. I'm going to read it. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So when it comes to this relationship, anything can come into fruition no matter what you want, okay? So if you want it to go well, then it will go well. If you want it to like go away, then yeah, it will go away because you have the power over what happens within the relationship sector or even the business sector. I don't see much business here. This is more of a love reading, except maybe a pentacle here and there or swords here and there, but I don't see anything that's work related. So it's definitely about love for you guys in December, and I hope you guys like the reading, my Geminis. And make sure to subscribe. And also, if you want a reading from me, then make sure to email me. I'll have all the information at the or under the video, at the bottom of the video. And love and light. Have a good day. Bye.